right, finishing up the day here. We've got the cat loaded up. Let's see. This is something cool. We were lawn dudes 2 years ago.
Yep.
Started out as lawn dudes, moved into landscaping, and then we're trying to segue into supply. So this morning we supplied 2 guys. So we did Bobcat services for one contractor, a Bobcat service, and a waste removal for another contractor.
And waste removal. Yeah.
And actually, yeah. So we did 2 waste removal services, and
Yeah, we did 3 hours of Bobcat service, 2 waste removals, and then a tree job, plus a waste removal, plus shell.
right. So in the morning we did our contractors, which was a $300 service, and then another $300 service, 2 $200 waste removals.
Correct.
And we pretty much just dumped out of their shop and compost it. So there's minimal costs on that. And then we went and then hauled off, and then we did our own landscape project, which was a tree job. It was a $700 tree job. And then because we were going out, we actually sold this one when we were in the hotel at GIE. I sold the lady on refreshing her shell driveway,
right,
because like we're going out there with an empty dump trailer after we dump it for the last contractor. So total, I think we did 1,800 or so.
Between 18 and 2 grand for the day, and costs were about 3.
About 3. So 1,500 for a day. Doing semi-supply. Supply tends to be a little lighter in the afternoon, so that lets us do landscaping.
2 guys plus our other crew out making money.
That's true. And then Colin and Dom are out there on a $15,000 landscape install. So after the cost of plants, we'll see what and we'll see how many days it takes them to get it done, and see what their daily rate is. So total overall, we did freaking good.
Yeah, we did have an awesome day.
And that's primarily because we had the Bobcat.
Correct.
And then one thing that really was awesome was the lady came out of the house on our landscape job here, and she was like, "Oh, I kind of want this dead palm removed." And then I was like, "Well, let's tell her $50 and just pull it out real quick." And you're like, "No, let's go for $100."
Let's just go.
And she was like,
I mean, it was a $100 tree. We were already here, so we could have did 50. Then you can play with it if you're already here. But normally it's
did that
$100
in like a minute.
tree. Yeah,
It took like 5 minutes
Took
loaded.
5 minutes to cut it and load it.
And and I mean, all of this was basically I mean, we could have done this.
On top of that, too, what was good about it is she came out after we trimmed the oak tree, and both of them were completely happy, and that's like good for us as well. So
always good for us.
We like to have like a completely satisfied customer.
And so to recap on it, the first 2 guys are landscape contractors that we solicited, a while ago. So those guys basically just call us when they need us, when they have a project. So there's no real sales to do.
Right.
Then this one is through a management company who referred us to this homeowner. So there's really no real sales to do here. I just bid these people over the phone. So there's it was just basically all texted to us while we were at GIE, and we just went out and pushed it. And we're getting to the point where pretty much that's our daily now.
Just calls in. Yep.
We could have done this day back in our lawn days for sure. We would have taken.
Easily.
We could have, but we wouldn't have done it in one day.
Right. It would have been a Friday.
I mean,
Saturday,
the contractors wouldn't have existed, so that revenue would have been gone.
The Bobcat wouldn't have existed.
The Bobcat wouldn't have existed, which means we would have done the tree.
Would have been rented.
But it would have taken a lot more work to get this done.
Right.
And our net would have been like, after labor and fuel, we would have made like $500 today.
Right.
So the Bobcat has a cost.
Which isn't a bad day.
It's not a bad day. Hell no. No, hell no. There was a day where I was like about 500.
But if you can squeeze these projects in and out to where you can make 1,500 or 1,800 in profit.
In full disclosure, like the Bobcat is a finance. We financed this particular machine. This guy's brand new, 195 hours on it. It's $1,100 a month. So literally, she paid for herself today. So the next 29 days of the month,
correct,
she's just money. She's just money. Now, she did break towards the end of the day, which I. What's going on?
Another quality Bobcat problem.
What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
For you, Bobcat.
How many hours on this guy? Check that out. This is Boss Cat, bro. Boss Cat's not supposed to go down.
190.
190? Just bought this thing in June, bro. June 1st we got this thing in. That's one of the downsides with being in heavy equipment.
Thank God it was on the trailer.
Thank God it was on the trailer. But you shouldn't have that issue, especially if you have new machines. If you have an old machine, like screw it. You don't have the, you don't have the payment cost of it, hopefully. But
Right.
but yeah, the Bobcat's screwing us hard these days.
I mean, it blows. Well, what happened was we were all done. I had it loaded up. Luckily, I did, and then we cut down that palm tree. I just wanted to grab it real
Yeah,
quick.
we didn't want to pick the palm tree up and cut it into pieces
But
when
it's
we
still,
just picked it up.
it
Yeah,
took 5 minutes to cut the palm tree down and then 5 minutes to pick it up. So it's not bad.
Not bad. So we're gonna head back to the shop and have a beer.
Peace.
All right, so we are pulling off this job. Sunset, it's a little bright. Everything went really well today. You know, as far as Dylan and I, we kind of run our company and we tag team. We like running in units of 2. Looks fresh going down the road and these rigs. And when something fails or goes down, we just we like tag team and everything if we can. Everything overall was a fantastic day. Like Woody and I certainly came away with a net profit for sure. We know Colin and Dom. We'll figure out they're on a larger scale project. We'll figure out at the end of their project how they ended up doing. But they should be cleaning house over there. So total, the 4 of us, we probably brought back 2.5 today as far as net profit, which is fantastic. The bad thing that happened today was that the Bobcat went down, and that's definitely going to hurt. You know, we're not going to be able to go kill it again tomorrow if the Bobcat, we don't get another rental or we don't, whatever. So the thing that I'm getting better at as an entrepreneur is managing my personal psychology. So this type of shit happens, and it's literally just that. It's just shit that happens, and there's not a whole lot that you can do. Because it happened to you. So the only thing you can do is control your response and be as proactive as possible. And for me in the past, many times, that's looked like taking a time out, and just refocusing and getting back in the zone. Luckily, I'm getting better at it. I'm 26 now. I've been in business since I was 16. I've had a lot of ups, a lot of downs. I probably suffer from manic depressant, which is the bipolar thing of the entrepreneur stuff. I think a lot of that's just a roller coaster of having a business. But part of it could just be my psychology. But I'm aware of it, and I'm getting better at managing it, and that's the key. Dylan, not to rag on him, Dylan's 22, so he's 4 years younger than I am. I love working with the guy. I think he learns a lot from me. He definitely strives to make me better, and it helps having a younger guy kind of teaching him as he goes. And like honestly, in another 6 months or a year, he's gonna know everything I know, and I don't know how much more valuable I'm gonna be to him. But you'll see Dylan on things like this. Sometimes it'll get under his skin, and some situations get under my skin. Luckily on this one, we had a really positive day, so everything balanced out. But as you start managing a company, leading a company, starting and founding and owning a company, bad things are going to happen. And so don't let the bad things outweigh the good. Now, just because we had a good day and, kind of averages out to still a good day, it's easier to be happy about it. It really sucks when bad stacks on top of bad stacks on top of bad. That's when the people that are well practiced at managing their psychology are going to shine. I am not at the point yet, or I don't think I ever will be. I think that my work situations, when I have bad things happen, they just get bigger. When I have good things happen, they get bigger. So like when I was 16, I had a lawnmower break. It was like, oh, I have a lawnmower broken, and I'm not going to be able to finish 40 lawns by Friday or whatever. That sucks. Now it's the same shit. It's like I have a Bobcat broken, and I'm not going to be able to go out and, get whatever done. Now, tomorrow we'll make it work. We'll figure out a way to just move the one backup Bobcat around. So we've got ourselves pretty much covered here. But it's about staying in the driver's seat, managing your psychology, and staying in the game. When bad things happen, and they will happen, walk away from it, come back, refocus, recenter, go back out there and kill it.